we're back again with some more projections for the 2021 NFL season. I'm Rob, that's Darren. This is the Inspired by Ambition channel, and let's get just straight into it. All right, so now we talk about my boys. We're talking about my Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's start off with offseason. We're going into offseason. Our needs going into this offseason. You go first. I know you're on shit on my team.
I'm not going. I wouldn't do that. Like I said, I shit on y'all fan base. I don't like y'all fan base. The team is the team. Whatever. I think the biggest question this offseason for me with the Steelers was their offensive line, because their offensive line wasn't terrible at pass protection, but I think it was really y'all did good. I'll say it. Y'all did it so good throughout the beginning of the season, but I think it was masked over by the quick passes that Ben just got out of his hands quickly. I think y'all pass protection was good, not solid. I think y'all run blocking was terrible. I don't know why it was bad, but it was bad. It was really bad. And I think shoring up that offensive line, getting younger with the offensive line, was the biggest question going into this offseason. And every Pittsburgh fan that I hear, they all say that they did address that. So we'll see. I have to see it still before I just believe it. What did you think? What was the big question going into this offseason?
I agree. It was the offensive line in the run game. I think we addressed that in the draft. We got Najee Harris in the draft. That's definitely going to help our run game. He's going to be the running back of the future for us. As far as line goes, we got, I think we drafted two linemen in the draft. Let's just go ahead and pull up the depth chart. All right, so let's look at the depth chart. So we got, where's he at?
Let's go straight to the offensive line.
Yeah, I'm going straight to the offensive line. Kevin Dodson, he's a really big dude who plays our left guard. This JC guy is his second season from Alabama. I know we drafted Kendrick Green. He's a rookie that we have. Hopefully he gets some playing time later in the season. Trey Turner, we picked him up off free agency. Hopefully he plays good for us too. The thing about our line this year is it's a changing of the guard. Everybody is we literally just built this line and just kind of pulled it out the draft and a couple veterans and kind of just put it together. Because the only guys I know we're returning is this guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name honestly.
And Dodson.
Dodson's returning. Dan Moore was drafted. Kendrick Green was drafted. I'm pretty sure B.J. Finley's been there a couple of years. So this line's put together. We'll see how it goes. But hopefully, us having a great running back that can do everything and a solid receiving core, hopefully that holds them up. Oh, another thing that we drafted, Pat Fermith. This kid's a bad boy, Darren. They called him Baby Gronk. He went to Penn State.
Tight end.
Yeah, he went to Penn State. He's a beast.
Yeah.
They say every single time he catches a crazy pass at training camp, Mike Tomlin says, "Good catch. Can you block?" Every single trip. I love it.
That's the real question though, because y'all gonna need him to block too.
That's gonna be a big role for him. He's gonna do everything for us. He's gonna place Ebron really quick.
I think keep them both. Ebron is a very talented.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We're gonna be playing We're gonna be running a lot of double tight ends this year. We got a new offensive coordinator, so expect a lot of double tight ends from us.
I got the weapons. So I don't think we'll question that. That's why we went straight to the offensive line. We skipped over, Juju, Chase Claypool, all that, Deontay Johnson. I will say two more things real quick before we go on to the next part. You said Najee Harris is a great all-around back, right?
He can do a little bit of everything.
Was he really asked to catch the ball that much at Alabama? I'm not saying he's not good at it. I just don't know if he was really asked to catch the ball that much. Because I don't think about footage of seeing Najee Harris catch the ball.
I don't know if he was asked to catch the ball that much. I think he's just good at catching.
Okay, we'll see. I think I don't even think he really should be asked to do that with Pittsburgh. I think he should just really run the ball, man. I think he's just that.
He's a good blocker too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. I will say he could pick up a block. Well, that was college. We're gonna see in the NFL, but.
So while we're talking about Najee, I do believe that he is the future of the football team. I don't mean to do that.
I think Najee Harris is the future of the football team.
Of our football team.
of the Steelers. The future of the
I think he
Steelers.
goes for 1,000 yards these next 4 seasons, and we have to pay him crazy money.
You're asking for a lot, especially with y'all just built this line. We're gonna see. You just built this line. You
The
saying
line's
you're
only
go
going to get
crazy
better.
like that. I mean, yeah, but we gonna see. You saying 1,000 yards immediately the first year? I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying like the way y'all offensive line looked last year. Now, like I said, it's a rebuilt line. I see it now, but I gotta see it. I just gotta see it.
You see how he bounced?
I see it on paper, but the future of the team, I got TJ Watt as that person. I think TJ Watt is still young, but I think he's the future. He's still the future of this team, no question.
Here's what
He gets the sacks, but
here's why I disagree with you, and why TJ Watt's great. I agree with you. TJ Watt is great. He's not the future of the team. He is the team. He is now. He is a team now. These past 2 seasons, specifically, he was top 3 defensive player of the year voting. So he's not the future. He's the team now. He is this team. He's a big reason we're good now. That pass rush.
if you want to argue, I could say that. I see what you're saying with that, but I still say he's the future. If you want to go far this season coming up, Najee's gonna have to do good. I get what you like. Najee's gonna have to do good enough. TJ Watt's gonna have to maintain what he's been doing, and that's one thing that I'm curious to see, because after a while, they start figuring out how to block you a little bit more. You feel me? They'll rotate, they'll move the line the opposite direction. They'll figure out something usually. So I'm interested. I'm not saying Najee Harris ain't the future. I'm just saying if I had to choose right now, and I see what you're saying with TJ Watt's the right now, but I think right now and maybe a year or two, I think he's the future of this team. I just think, and I don't think, have y'all paid him yet?
Who?
TJ.
He gets paid next year after this season.
Yeah, so we're gonna see. I'll still say TJ. I got Najee Harris as my player to watch, though.
I agree. Same thing for me. I have him as my player to watch as well.
I thought you would have went with one of the receivers like Deontay Johnson. Like, bro, you need to stop dropping the passes or something. So yeah, so he's definitely gonna be the player to watch. That's definitely, because if y'all get that run game together, and the blocking in general, it's just.
That's another thing about the run game. Matt Canada, the new offensive coordinator, likes to run a lot of jet sweeps, and that should be more interesting to help free him up too.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if it's productive, like with Juju and Chase Claypool, if they're doing it well. Maybe even Deontay Johnson, so he don't drop the fucking pass. I'm gonna leave that alone. Or who's the player or the coaching staff or who's the associate team that you think is going to be on the hot seat?
So I put on my hot seat. All right, so who I got on my hot seat? My hot seat is Juju Smith-Schuster. Do you know why?
All this dancing?
The video starts like this, Darren. Come on, dog. No, but it's just, I'm just like, damn, dog. I like Juju. I like Juju since he came in the league. This is going to be I believe, his 5th year with us. His first 2 seasons with us, he was, I'm pretty sure, a 1,000-yard receiver and a Pro Bowler because he wasn't getting double teamed. As soon as AB left, he became our number 1 receiver, started getting double teamed. He's not as productive. So, I don't know. This is a big year for him. He signed with us cheaper because he said he wanted to play 1 more year with Ben. But as far as I'm concerned, this is a make it or break it year for him. If he can prove that he's a number 1 receiver for us this year, and he can be the future receiver of this team, he can make a decent amount of money with it. But if not, bro, we got to move on. And Chase is next up to see if he can prove it.
Chase has to become a better route runner as well. Or maybe we just haven't got to see his route running all like that.
Hold on. I'm glad you said that. That's exactly what it is. He didn't get a lot of routes to run last year. He was basically just running streaks. So this year, hopefully, they open him up to a lot more open, route tree. Like give him a bigger route tree to give to Chase Claypool.
Yeah. And like I said, once again, Deontay Johnson's hands. I'm going to leave that alone. My player on the hot seat, though, is a player. It's not the coaching. It's obviously not the coaching. Mike Tomlin does a great job. He's the most consistent player, most consistent person associated with this, I would say. But anyway, Ben Roethlisberger is my hot seat guy.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why?
It's his last season in the league.
Damn, is he really about to retire after this season?
Yeah, bro.
But he's still in the hot seat. His legacy is in jeopardy. He's old, man. He's
He's won
old,
2 Super
man.
Bowls. Chill out.
He's old, man. Honestly, you know what? Ben can impress me if I just want to see one thing from Ben. This is all I want to see. Take it to the cold months and throw an accurate ball down the field. Be the reason why your team wins, not the reason why your team lost.
All right, so we start the season in Buffalo. I have us losing this game, actually.
I'll give the Bills this. Y'all take the L. I like the Bills. At the Bills, yeah. Especially game one after COVID, Bills Mafia going crazy. Yeah.
But here's what I
got
expect. I want Juju to dance on the logo again. If Juju's not a bitch, he will dance on the logo again. And he'll have a big game.
I think just because Bills Mafia is going to be there. All right. You know what it is? Week 2 at home versus them boys, Las Vegas Raiders.
We win this game. Our defense wins this game. I think we eat Derek Carr alive. The pass rush is crazy.
I'm going to differ with you. I'm going to say we win.
You want to bet on this game?
Yeah, we probably will when it comes time to it. You want to bet on it right now?
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
I ain't doing that. We don't bet. We don't make no. Look, let this be a record. I'm gonna keep this in it. Make this be a record. You don't do it until after preseason is done, after injuries is done, after people are cut. We know what the rosters look like. You don't make bets until then. Let that just be a lesson to everybody out there. I got them taking the L. You got them taking the W, right?
Yep.
Okay, for sure. Week 3, first divisional game.
I got his biddies handling Cincinnati pretty easily.
I agree with that. Stay consistent. I think it's going to be a good game once again. But I think the run game really comes alive right here. Week 4 at Green Bay.
I think this is probably going to be a tough matchup on our corners. But I think we pull out a close game at Green Bay.
I think Green Bay's offensive lineman, Bakatari, might be back at this point. If he's out, y'all definitely win. If he's there, y'all lose because he can anchor a little bit more of TJ out the way. He could deal with TJ a little bit more. I think Devontae Adams is. Yeah, I got Green Bay winning this one. All right. Week 5.
I got us blowing out Denver.
I agree. If they're traveling to Pittsburgh, it's just gonna be hard for them. Unless they get that trade for that quarterback that they need, it's just gonna be too hard. Week 6 at home versus the Seahawks.
I think we lose this.
I think y'all lose this game as well. I think they got a better offensive line for teams just like y'all. They shored up that offensive line just because of y'all. And they've re-signed Chris Carson for teams like y'all as well. And yeah, there's gonna be a big play to DK Metcalf. I said DJ. DK Metcalf. All right, by week 7, what's the big thing that you learned by the first 6 weeks of the season?
I think same thing we always know. The defense is going to be good. By this time, we should know if how good if Juju's the real number 1. We should know hopefully we should see if Chase made a jump or not, and we should see Najee being the best rookie in the league.
Damn, you asking a lot of this guy, bro. This is good God. You asking really a lot of him. I'm gonna leave this alone, but you asking a lot of him. All right, man. Let's go right into it. Week 8 at Cleveland. Second division
we
game?
win this. We win this in a slugfest.
In a slugfest?
Yeah. Smash mouth football at its best.
Cleveland gets the dub at home. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, Monday night, Chicago. I think that boy Justin Fields will be playing at this point. But what you got?
I have Minka having 2 picks in this game.
I just said Justin Fields is going to be starting.
Exactly.
Did you hear that part?
I think Minka's going to have 2 picks in this game. I think TJ's going to be in his face the whole game. I think Alex Highsmith is going to go crazy.
So you got them winning. You got Pittsburgh winning?
Yes.
I got the Bears winning. Hold up. This ain't right. Nah, that'll be wrong. I got Pittsburgh winning. But I do think, I was about to get too emotional when you said me because when I have 2 picks. Khalil Mack's going to get 2 sacks, though. I will say that. But I think Pittsburgh wins that game. So week 10 versus Detroit.
We handle Detroit pretty relatively easily. Eric Ebron, Pat Fermith go crazy. Double tight ends go crazy. Trace Claypool has a pretty decent game. Yeah, it's a solid game all around.
This is probably going to be one of the most balanced attacks that y'all going to have against another team. So y'all going to I think y'all beat Detroit. Going at the Chargers. Hold on, night game. What you got?
I got us beating the Chargers. I think we're just a better football.
Sitting with me. Well, that's night game in LA. If y'all get there, get the whole weekend in LA. Mike Tomlin had them boys ready. I got you. Y'all get the W. I really don't like to say that either because I think, yeah, y'all will have a better running game at that point. I think, not positive, but I think. All right, week 12 at Cincinnati. What's the business?
I think we beat him again. I think this is a fight, though.
I think in the last video I had y'all losing to Cincinnati right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and be consistent. I got Cincinnati winning this game. Week 13 at home versus Baltimore.
I think this is also going to be another fight. At this point, I think we're clicking all on cylinders, so I think we win this game.
All right, I got y'all taking the L. Thursday night at Minnesota.
Short week off their dogfight with Baltimore. I have us.
Yeah, I'll have y'all winning. Y'all gonna travel good. Y'all gonna be pissed that y'all lost. And y'all, Minnesota still got some questions on defense that they got to answer. And I think by this point in the season, we don't know if they're going to be answered. Okay, so week 15, Tennessee, home against Tennessee. That boy Derrick Henry.
I think we shut them down like we did last year. I think what beats us is the receivers, if anything.
Gotcha.
Just bigger on the outside.
I was about to say, I got y'all taking the L. I think Julio.
I think it's close.
I think the play action is going to be there, and Julio's going to be there. I think Julio and AJ is going to have a good game. Okay, keeping it going. Week 16 at Kansas City.
I think we win this game. I think we shocked the world in this game. I think this is the game that people say, "Oh shit, Pittsburgh's going to be really tough to be in." This is when like everybody like the media, ESPN, they'll be like, "Oh shit, Pittsburgh's the real deal." This is that game. Christmas, baby.
All right, so dog, you know what? It's at Kansas City. Nah, I got y'all taking the L. I'm sorry. Shocking the world. Okay, Monday night. Getting close to the end of the season, y'all got Cleveland on ESPN on a Monday night. It's a beautiful Monday night football game. Starting the new year, 2022. What you got?
We won.
Is at home? Yeah, y'all win. I think earlier in the season, I got Cleveland winning at home. I think y'all win at home. Okay, Baltimore ended out at Baltimore.
I think we're gonna be resting Ben at this point, resting our starters, so we lose this game.
We both got them taking a loss. Actually, I think Baltimore's going to have to rest their starters too. We'll see. I got Baltimore winning though. Okay, you ready for this tally up?
Yep.
That's why I looked at it. I got y'all losing too many games. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of cruel. I might have to look back at this at some point. So I got the Pittsburgh Steelers going 7-10. I know it sounds crazy. Just saying it sounds crazy. I don't even know if that sounds. I don't know because y'all won so many games early last year. It would be kind of crazy to say that y'all gonna lose so many more. But this, oh man, you know what? I'm gonna have to change one of these games. I don't know which game I'm gonna change, but I got y'all winning one more game. So what? 8-9. I got y'all going 8-9 for Mike Tomlin's first losing season. I got the Pittsburgh Steelers going 8-9.
So I have the Steelers going 12-5 this year. That sounds about right to me. That sounds about right. A little bit tougher of a schedule.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. I got some questions. They got some questions on their offensive line. I want to see if Ben can deliver that ball down the field at the end of the season. All right, man. But yeah, that's what we got. We're going through the AFC North right now. We're gonna continue with all 32 teams. We appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz down below. And if you think we tripping, with our projections, or we miss something with a teammate, or somebody on their team, or something, a big move, let us know. Let us know what you think down below in the comments, and we are out.
Peace. We're out.